Part 2 of our tutorial includes how to create a React app, and we're going to follow the very simple Facebook provided documentation utilizing our terminal and Visual Studio to create a local host and client-side server. And the way I'll get started is I usually just search in Google whatever the particular library is or command is, and you'll usually find documentation pretty easy. So I knew that this is called, create React app. This is also just Facebook's classic documentation. And usually they'll have a gray area that contains whatever commands you need to enter in for these node projects. So a dependency that you will need is the node.js download. So I've provided this to you as well as this link with the documentation. Please go ahead and download this and resume the video once done. So I already have Node downloaded, and within my terminal, I'll zoom in so everybody can see. Clear kind of clears out anything that was above. ls is to view the files in the folder. pwd is to see which folder I'm in. Looks like I'm in the user folder, and I'm going to try to navigate into the documents folder. So cd documents, cd folder name. And this is a good place that I'd like to create my React app. So I can either copy paste this, or I can just type it in for good muscle memory. npx create React app, and then I can name my app whatever I'd like. So I'm going to name it Jackie's app. This will take about a minute to build this. And what it's going to do, it's going to create Jackie's app here, which I already started doing. And it's still building and compiling, downloading everything. At the end, we're going to get some sort of happy message along the lines of happy hacking, and it will give us further instructions detailed right here along the lines of cd, my app name, and then npm or yarn start. npm means Node Package Manager. It is a dependency that automatically comes with your Node.js download in this tab right here. And yarn is an alternative package manager that other developers have created. So we can see here that it stopped running, and it kind of gave us this empty state of it's ready to take commands, but it gave us a little bit of a hint at the end. It said, we suggest you begin by typing. So we know that cd means to enter the app, so cd Jackie's app. And then they specify yarn start. Yarn and npm can be treated as the same, but we'll do yarn start. If you don't have yarn and you type in yarn start, it might throw you an error saying that you need to download yarn. That's part of the debugging beauty of this. Whenever something's wrong, it'll tell you in the terminal. So I suggest copying whatever errors you get and pasting it directly into Google, and it'll usually tell you in the Stack Overflow to get what to do. So now we see that we have this new website. This was the provided boilerplate from Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Visual Studio, go into my Documents folder, and I'm going to open up the app I just created. And looks like I already had it open. Node modules is the big folder that contains all of the packages and dependencies that React requires. It's a lot. You never need to edit anything in here. I would just forget you even know it exists. The goodies are within the source folder, and there's a lot of personal preference about how to organize the folder structure in here, but this is a good starter. App.js is going to be the root level file, and everything is consumed by the app.js. However, you can start to create new files that would be like a button component. And that button component would be consumed by app.js. And this is where we start discovering the component aspect of React. And that can be a whole nother video some other time, but I just thought it'd be good to have a basic understanding of the root level of this React project. So I'm going to change Learn React into Hello World, save it. So this is now saved. Go back to my localhost, and you can see that it live updated. So that's all for now, and thanks for watching.